So what should happen here? Number one, a good lawyer should step up and sue the university and sue whoever was in charge of that class. What I would do, but I'm not a California licensed attorney. Why? Because I want nothing to do with California. What do you want? Hey, I'm an attorney in California. I'm never going to be there, never going to represent anybody there, never going to have a case there. So here we have a UCLA student after the election who doesn't need psychological care, who doesn't need to have a handheld, cookies and milk, anything like that. She's proud that she voted for Trump. And watch what happens at this institution of academic freedom subsidized by we, the federal taxpayer, and the California taxpayer. Go.
Story time. I went to UCLA and I was there in 2016 when Trump was elected, and we're on the quarter system, so it's only 10-week classes. And in the middle, he got elected during the week 5, which was midterms. And all of my professors gave all of the students, a safe space and time off from school if they wanted to heal and quote unquote mourn the loss of our country. That's literally what they emailed us and would say. This lasted from week 5 to week 7. And so in one of my classes in week 7, I was in a small group, like teacher's assistant discussion, and those were mandatory. And I was there, it's like 25 people. And all we did was just talk about, everyone was crying, right? And I didn't say anything. I just sat there. I listened. I was respectful. I was quiet. And then the TA said, Avery, we haven't heard from you. How are you coping with this? And I said, well, I'm doing well. I voted for Trump, and I think this is going to be a great 4 years. And I'm here to learn. I'm not here to talk about politics. This isn't a poli-sci class. And I got kicked out of the class. I was told to leave that class and not return for the remainder of the quarter because I was, quote unquote, a threat to my fellow students' safety because I voted for Donald Trump. I was a threat to their safety. I didn't say anything. I didn't do anything. I literally just shared that I voted for him because I was asked. That was when I was like, this is insane. These people need to be stopped. We cannot be silent anymore. And I only started posting on TikTok 3 weeks ago. So if you have the fire in your belly, go for it. Because they're going to hate you anyway. I mean, I don't hate them.
That's where she and I part company, but go ahead.
I would never judge someone based on, really anything. However they live their life, whatever. Could care less. I care about who somebody is as a person. But they want to label me all these things like racist and misogynistic, anti-woman, transphobic, homophobic, all these things that are just simply not factually correct about me. Sad. Speak up, guys.
I really like her. She actually reminds me of our daughter. Doesn't take any of this from anybody. She's lost friends over it and so forth. She posts all the time. And, at the outbreak of the Republican primary early on in 2016, it's no secret I supported Ted Cruz, who I still love. And then when he lost, I backed Trump. My father, our daughter, my brother-in-law were Trump from day one, from the very, very beginning. So that's, she reminds me of my daughter in that respect. So what should happen here? Number one, a good lawyer should step up who has a California license. That's a clear violation of her First Amendment rights, and sue the university and sue whoever was in charge of that class. That's what I would do, but I'm not a California licensed attorney. Why? Because I want nothing to do with California. What do you want? Hey, I'm an attorney in California. I'm never going to be there, never going to represent anybody there, never going to have a case there.
For all this and much more, sign up for LevintTV.